Hi, my name is Retta Bonner. I'm 21 years old and I'm double majoring in food and nutritional sciences with a minor in business. In the future, I really want to open up a coffee shop brewery. One of my favorite things about coffee and beer is probably the fact that when you give people a cup of coffee in the morning, it kind of gives that sense of relief. It makes their day so much better. And it's the same thing with a glass of beer in the evening. Of course, you have to be more careful with beer, but it's still that sense of, oh, okay, it's the end of the day, it's okay, or it's the beginning of the day, I can make it through with this cup of coffee. The internet has changed so many things, and the biggest thing about researching and buying products is probably the fact that now you don't have to go into a store to buy things. It just completely changed the way we look at products. We see more people with different things, and that influences what we buy and what we don't buy.
If you are trying to find a certain thing, but there are different brands of, like, a pair of headphones, and you're trying to find, the best headset for you, you can, Google it and compare and contrast from all different kinds of pairs of headsets that you like and find the best one for yourself.
For me, buying car parts and stuff, it's definitely changed because before you would have to go to a mechanic, and that was the only way you'd be able to get car parts and stuff. But now with the internet, you can do all of your research online and find the best deals and the best quality parts. And it makes it a lot easier.
The marketing is all heavily in social medias now, and so it's image driven, and then just the convenience of it all. It's just that you can just be at your house and buy anything and have it.
So I think first and foremost, I think it's made it more accessible and easy to buy anything and know everything about the product before you buy it, because you can read reviews, you can look at someone wearing it if it's closed, you can watch videos, everything about a product you can know before you buy it. So I think that's the biggest way that it's changed how I specifically research and buy a product, but I think that it's also taken away the quality and experience of buying a product at the same time. You don't get the experience of going and seeing it and or maybe even the mystery of how it works or what it does before getting it.
I think it's just become a global thing. Before, if you wanted any sort of materials or something for building something, it would all have to be local. But now with the internet, you're able to easily find places all over the world.
As before the internet, you have to pay a lot of money to get a advertisement on the back of a phone book. Now you can just start a Facebook page and invite people to like your page or whatever, and advertise your stuff through that.
Market. People will follow your Instagram or like you on Facebook, and then their friends will see it. It's a lot more word of mouth now than it was, even though it's not person-to-person word of mouth. It's still a form of that.
I think that it's made marketing a new challenge for most industries, and that they have to keep up with the internet and what users want and what they see most frequently and what they are willing to look at, because I think that we've also, anything that's not quick and easy to access, we most likely won't look at it. So you have to be constantly keeping up with what is accessible and quick and what you can look at. So
yeah, because local stores are usually more expensive. I feel like you're saving time and money a lot of times when you buy stuff off Amazon. It's kind of like a competition that it's not a fair competition, because they can't compete with somebody that can sell a product cheaper and make it easier. So it's really all about community, I think, is their biggest selling point for local businesses.
If I could change an established industry for the better using the internet, it would probably be the brewing industry. I would make it push more for being safe about it. I would add a lot more about designated drivers and not drinking and driving, and using things like Uber and Lyft to get you home if you have had too much. Teaching kids and young adults and people who are just starting drinking that the reality is you have to keep track of the ABV. You have to keep track of all these things to know how much you need and how much is too much for you.